Hey there, Wanderers. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing the final week of Season 6. This is Week 8, called The Nearing Tide. So I'll be playing Path 2, the path I designed, which is called the Clocksmith's Tricky Traps. So let's go ahead and take a look at the challenges now, and then we'll get to the gameplay. Path 2, the Clocksmith's Tricky Traps. Scenario designed by NowayArtemus. The Clocksmith was a necessary evil, the conductor once said. A master of time and machinery, both respected and despised. Now with the conductor dead and the wanderer loose, Scarlet turns her fury toward him. She remembers the day the conductor let the wanderer live. It was a mistake that cost him everything. The intruder had grown strong, aided by Freeman and the remnants of the other wandering vermin. Now this cretin hides in the car park, and Scarlet will not rest until their body lies broken beneath her blade. To reach them, she needs the Clocksmith's tools. Whether by alliance or by blood, she will claim them. But first, she must survive his labyrinth of traps, a place where time itself conspires against intruders. Setup. Place a Scarlet Knight into your inventory. This is your Scarlet Mark. It is a permanent ability that grants you +1 damage to all attack items. Place the Clocksmith, a keycard, a control room, and a car park portal in the next level deck zone. Your deck must contain at least 1 wearable item, 1 consumable item, and 1 attack item. The Scarlet Knight and the Clocksmith do not count towards your deck building light limits. Do not include the Golden Stairs or any companions in your deck. Tricky Traps. The Clocksmith's domain is riddled with booby-trapped weapons. Each time you place an attack item into your inventory from the field of play, flip the position token. Gem side up means that the item is booby-trapped and deals its deck and hand damage to you. Compass side up means it's safe and nothing bad happens. You may discard an item before picking the weapon up to skip the position token flip. Remember, your Scarlet Mark adds +1 damage to all attack items, including ones that damage you. Note that this effect is active for the entire scenario. Finding the Clocksmith's Workshop. While the Void is on the field of play, discard a wearable, consumable, and an attack item. Then shuffle the control room into the pool pile and the keycard into your deck in hand. Alternatively, you may discard all 3 items when the Void appears instead of 1. In either case, all 3 items must be discarded simultaneously to count. Break-in. Enter the control room with the keycard in your inventory. Discard the keycard, then place the Clocksmith into the engagement zone, ignoring his printed sanity loss in text. If you decide to fight him to gain access to his tools, you will need to contend with his powerful blows amplified by his Chronos machinery. The Clocksmith has 10 HP, deals 7 sanity loss upon engagement, and hits for 3 deck and hand damage each action round. Upon defeat, place him in the NLD zone. If you opt to persuade him instead, spend a Painite gem and lose 10 sanity to convince him to join you. Place him in your inventory as a companion that can't be lost or discarded in any way. In either case, shuffle the car park portal from the NLD zone into your deck in hand. Then find and enter it to complete the scenario. As Scarlet twists the final key, the vault door groans open. Sparks fly as gears grind to life, filling the air with the smell of rust. She steps into the car park level, light flickering overhead, shadows stretching endlessly across concrete. The sound of footsteps echo in the darkness, and one thing is certain. The Wanderer is here. Rage floods her heart. No more hesitation. No more mercy. With a step into darkness, Scarlet vanishes into the abyss, driven by vengeance. Alright, so there's the challenges. Let's take a look at the deck that I built, and then we'll get to the actual playthrough. Alright, so let's take a look at the deck that I've constructed for this challenge. So we have 7 hallways, 9 corners, 4 dead ends, 5 dark halls, destroyed hall, poisoned hall, lecture hall, and false wall. Then we have the void here for one of the outcomes. Then for items, we've got 2 shock shrooms, 2 death moth jellies, 2 mirror pieces, 1 master goggles, 1 hex pipe, and 1 oil slick shrooms. Then for entities, we have the faceling, Monitor, Archraven, Aiden, the Hound, Laughter, Blusher, Minus Moth, Wayfinder, and Death Moth. And then in the NLD zone, for setup, we have the control room, the Clocksmith, the keycard, the car park portal, and Scarlet Knight. Although we're going to be starting with her in the inventory, since we are playing as the Scarlet Knight. Alright, let's get to the gameplay. We are all set up. We've got the Scarlet Knight for the Scarlet Mark in the inventory, since we're playing as the Scarlet Knight. We have the control room, keycard, Clocksmith, and car park portal in the next level deck zone. Starting at the Dark Hall, We unfortunately do have a couple of entities out here. So Blusher's already going to be doing annoying stuff. Minus Moth, pretty good though. But we do have to be very careful about picking items up. So first up, we have to deal with the Blusher. It's going to hit us for 1. Really sucks. But then, I think let's use the Wayfinder's ability to cover up the Blusher. Alright, got a corner there now. Thank you, Wayfinder. Alright, now at least we won't be getting hit for that 1 deck in hand every round. Let's start with the hallway. It's going to be 3 from the pool pile, 2 navigation. Let's go this way. So we have an Archraven here. It's a very handy creature to have, especially because the Tricky Traps is only activated when we take items from the actual field of play. Alright, Deathmont Jelly and Hexpipe. Okay, so I'm going to give him the jelly. That way at least he won't be squawking at me. So we shuffle back in. Alright, let's take the corner now. We gotta build up some deck in hand so we can pick up items and hopefully not take too much damage. The Blusher's back out, so we'll take 1, have 3. Let's hold off on picking any items up. Take the hallway for 3. Let's go this way. So we only have to place 1 card down. Alright, Blusher hits us again. I think let's engage the Blusher. So that's 1. It's -3 to 17. We'll just let it chill there for now. That's fine. We'll take the corner for 1. Back to 18. We're going to go this way. Take 1 more from the Blusher. Thinking I'm going to use the Hex Pipe on it. So that's 1 sanity loss. It's going to deal 1 damage to the Blusher, and we'll just let it kind of waste away. Take the hallway for 3. It's back to max. 2 navigation. Let's go this way. Alright, 1 more from the Blusher, but then it's going to take 1 more damage. And if it's done, we're going to lose 1 sanity and then flip for the gem. Okay, no gem with this one. I will pay the 6 sanity to return the Hex Pipe. So it's down to 13. And then why don't we engage Aiden to get the 4 from the pool pile. +5 takes us back to 18. And we'll put the minus Moth at the bottom. Okay, we'll do a corner. It's back to 19, 1 navigation, and then we'll do the hallway. It's 3, back to max, 2 navigation. We'll go this way. Oh, nice. Okay, we're gonna pick up the Deathmont Jelly, and then let's take the corner for 1. Yeah, let's see what the Deathmoth has. Maybe it has a good item. Ooh, Master Goggles. Right on. Okay, so we shuffle that back in. And this is actually perfect. We're actually set up for the workshop. We just need to find the void. Alright, let's take the hallway for 3. Okay, and then we're going to go this way for navigation. Just put 1 down. Then let's take the corner for 1. We're going to go this way. And then take the hallway for 3. 2 navigation. We'll cover up the mirror piece. Perfect. Take the hallway for 3. 2 navigation. I'm going to go this way so I can leave this hallway open. And 1 more hallway. 2 navigation. Let's go this way. Then take this hallway for 3. 2 more navigation. Going this way. Alright, hallway for 3. 2 navigation. There's the void. Okay, so the void's on the field of play. The void's ability does activate, but what I can do is I can discard all 3 of these to be able to find the workshop. And then we're going to shuffle the control room into the pool pile and the key card into my deck in hand. Alright, so we are on break in. So we have to enter the control room with the key card, and then we'll see what happens from there. Alright, we're going to take the hallway for 3. Still max sanity, 2 navigation. Let's go that way. Take another hallway and deck out. Alright, 2 more from the hallway. Still max sanity, 2 navigation. Let's just go this way. We're going to activate the Wayfinder to cover the laughter. Then let's pick up this item. We're going to flip to see if it explodes on us. And it did not. Cool. And let's take a corner for 1. 1 navigation. We're gonna try to pick up the oil slick shrooms. Oh, we got lucky. Did not take damage. Right, hallway for 3. 2 navigation. We'll go over the dark hall here. Alright, let's take the false wall. So that'll send this entity away. We're gonna get 2 from the pool pile. 5 navigation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice to see the Archraven. But we're pretty good on items right now. Take another hallway for 3. 2 navigation. Let's cover the Archraven. And let's see what free item we can get, if there's anything left in here. Alright, we got a Hex Pipe. We're still max sanity, so we're good on that. Let's take the corner for 1. 1 navigation. Let's take the false wall. So that's 2. That'll send the Archraven away, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a lot of items. A couple of entities out. Could get rid of something. I think let's engage with the Hound. It's 1, and then -5 takes us down to 15. And then we're gonna throw. Yeah, we'll use the oil slick shrooms. That's 5 damage. Use 5 sanity, so we're down to 10. That'll take that out. Let's see if we get a gem. No gem on this one. Then we can pick up the key card, so we're ready for the control room when it appears. Let's take the corner for 1, back to 11. 1 navigation. -1, pretty nice. I guess I'll have to take the false wall. That'll also clear the field, so it's not the worst thing at all. Okay, that's 2. We're gonna get 5 sanity back to 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right on, we got the control room in view. I think we're pretty good on that. Let's go to the control room. Alright, so we're gonna get 6 from the pool pile. 5, we need 1 more, so we're gonna deck out. Okay, so now that we're in the control room, we have to engage with the conductor, and we have to either choose to fight him or to persuade him. But unfortunately, I don't have a gem, so I just have to fight him. It's really the only thing I can do at this point. So let's throw the mirror piece on him. That's going to be 3 damage to him. It's -3 sanity to me, and I'll take 3 deck in hand from him. Oh, and also it's going to be 7 sanity loss, so I'm down to 10 actually. Okay, let's take the hallway. 3 back, we're going back to 13, 2 navigation. Cover up the control room. Okay, we'll take another 3. We're going to do another 3 to him, so he's at 6 damage, just 4 health left. And then why don't we use the Hex Pipe? So that's an additional 2 damage. We do lose 1 sanity. Then we can take the corner. So that's 1, we're back to 13, 1 navigation. And then we take 3 more from the Clocksmith. But he's going to take 3, 4, 5 damage. So he's at 13. That's going to be enough to take him out. Flip for the gem. No gem still. Then I will pay 6 down to 7 to be able to get that Hex Pipe back. Alright, let's take another hallway for 3. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually have to shuffle the car park portal into my deck in hand. Okay, so then going to the hallway, we're going to get 3 back to 10, 2 navigation. Alright, take a corner for 1. We discard the key card. So back to 11, 1 navigation. Take the hallway for 3. Back to 14, 2 navigation. Go down the hallway back to 17. There's the car park portal. So now we can enter it, and we are good to go. So in the end, we made it out with a decent amount of deck in hand. And yeah, we're gonna go find that wanderer and take him out. Alright, anyways, that's the end of the playthrough. Hope you had a good time. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. The Nearing Tide. Welcome back, Wanderers. We've reached the end of the challenge season. After 7 grueling weeks of trials, battles, and strange discoveries, the journey now crescendos into its final darkest hour. The backrooms are in chaos as the conductor's death reverberates through every hall. From the ruins rises one figure, Scarlet, the Red Tide, the conductor's most loyal lieutenant, Broken and enraged, she refuses to accept defeat. The conductor's demise has left her hollow, yet her purpose remains. Recover his gem, destroy the wanderer who brought about his end, and see his grand design live on through a blazing path of fire and vengeance. You must hunt down the Clocksmith, dismantle his infernal mechanisms, and force open the path to the car park level, where the wanderer now hides. There will be no mercy, only blood, gears, and violence. Path 1. The Scarlet Vow, scenario designed by Mega Elite 19. Defeated but not destroyed, wounded but not dead. You were unable to protect the one who mattered most, the conductor. Once, you were his proud lieutenant, the Red Tide, Scarlet. Now, only fury consumes you. The wanderer who struck him down will pay in blood. The conductor's gem is lost to the car park levels, sealed off by the Clocksmith's arcane locks. With your master gone, only one path remains. You must hunt down and slay the Clocksmith, take his tools, and break through the seal yourself. Setup. At the start of the game, place a Scarlet Knight in your inventory as your identity card. It can't be discarded, shuffled, or lost. Place a full art Clocksmith, or regular Clocksmith, and a car park portal in the next level deck zone. Your deck must contain one false wall, the Scarlet Knight. Your heavy armor reduces all deck and hand damage by 1 to a minimum of 1. Your aura adds +2 to all damage. You can't use attack items to damage entities, but can perform melee attacks dealing 1 damage each round while engaged, or summon your Scarlet Sword. To do so, you must discard 2 items, lose 5 sanity, then rotate the Scarlet Knight card 180 degrees to summon the sword for this round. It deals 4 damage, and defeating a gem-eligible entity lets you flip for the gem twice. If you use this ability again, flip the Scarlet Knight card face down. To fully unleash the sword, it must be unused and upright. Flip the card face down, discard 2 items and a Paynite gem, and lose 10 sanity. It deals 10 damage, and defeating a gem-eligible entity grants you an automatic Paynite gem. At the end of every 3 action rounds, place the Scarlet Knight card face up and upright again to regain your abilities. The Hidden Chamber. The Clocksmith hides within a chamber sealed by his power. Enter a false wall but ignore its text, only gain its sanity. Once inside, perform a fully powered sword attack. The false wall will break, opening the path to the Clocksmith. Discard the false wall, then shuffle the Clocksmith into your deck in hand. The Red Tide and the Time Warden. Find and defeat the Clocksmith to break his seals. He deals 3 deck and hand damage each action round, has 15 HP, and causes 7 sanity loss upon engagement. Each attack against him triggers a flip of the position token. If you flip gem side up, he dodges your attack and your spent resources are lost. If you flip compass side up, your attack hits. After his defeat, shuffle the car park portal into your deck in hand. Find and enter it to win the scenario. With the Clocksmith defeated, the seals fall and your wrath grows. The worms twist under your curse, the air thick with hate. Soon the wanderer will pay. The conductor's dark plans will live on, drowning the backrooms beneath an eternal tide. Path 2. The Clocksmith's Tricky Traps. Scenario designed by NowayArtemus. The Clocksmith was a necessary evil, the conductor once said. A master of time and machinery, both respected and despised. Now with the conductor dead and the wanderer loose, Scarlet turns her fury toward him. She remembers the day the conductor let the wanderer live. It was a mistake that cost him everything. The intruder had grown strong, aided by Freeman and the remnants of the other wandering vermin. Now this cretin hides in the car park, and Scarlet will not rest until their body lies broken beneath her blade. To reach them, she needs the Clocksmith's tools. Whether by alliance or by blood, she will claim them. But first, she must survive his labyrinth of traps, a place where time itself conspires against intruders. Setup. Place a Scarlet Knight into your inventory. This is your Scarlet Mark. It is a permanent ability that grants you +1 damage to all attack items. Place the Clocksmith, a keycard, a control room, and a car park portal in the next level deck zone. Your deck must contain at least 1 wearable item, 1 consumable item, and 1 attack item. The Scarlet Knight and the Clocksmith do not count towards your deck building light limits. Do not include the Golden Stairs or any companions in your deck. Tricky Traps. The Clocksmith's domain is riddled with booby-trapped weapons. Each time you place an attack item into your inventory from the field of play, flip the position token. Gem side up means that the item is booby-trapped and deals its deck and hand damage to you. Compass side up means it's safe and nothing bad happens. You may discard an item before picking the weapon up to skip the position token flip. Remember, your Scarlet Mark adds +1 damage to all attack items, including ones that damage you. Note that this effect is active for the entire scenario. Finding the Clocksmith's workshop. While the void is on the field of play, discard a wearable, consumable, and an attack item. Then shuffle the control room into the pool pile and the key card into your deck in hand. Alternatively, you may discard all 3 items when the void appears instead of 1. In either case, all 3 items must be discarded simultaneously to count. Break-in. Enter the control room with the key card in your inventory. Discard the key card, then place the Clocksmith into the engagement zone, ignoring his printed sanity loss in text. If you decide to fight him to gain access to his tools, you will need to contend with his powerful blows amplified by his Chronos machinery. The Clocksmith has 10 HP, deals 7 sanity loss upon engagement, and hits for 3 deck and hand damage each action round. Upon defeat, place him in the NLD zone. If you opt to persuade him instead, spend a Painite gem and lose 10 sanity to convince him to join you. Place him in your inventory as a companion that can't be lost or discarded in any way. In either case, shuffle the car park portal from the NLD zone into your deck in hand. Then find and enter it to complete the scenario. As Scarlet twists the final key, the vault door groans open. Sparks fly as gears grind to life, filling the air with the smell of rust. She steps into the car park level, light flickering overhead, shadows stretching endlessly across concrete. The sound of footsteps echo in the darkness, and one thing is certain: the Wanderer is here. Rage floods her heart. No more hesitation, no more mercy. With a step into darkness, Scarlet vanishes into the abyss, driven by vengeance. So will you choose to face the Clocksmith head-on in an epic clash? Or will you invade his lair and deal with his many traps, perhaps even teaming up in the end? The choice is yours in this final week, Wanderers. As usual, complete as many challenges as you can from your chosen path and report back to the weekly challenge submissions thread for validation by the team. So here the curtain falls on another nightmarish season of the Backrooms TCG Weekly Challenge. Thank you for braving the horrors of the Backrooms this season, for surviving, enduring, and making every choice count. Those who are participating this season must have their entries submitted by November 15th at midnight Pacific Standard Time. Results for the season will be announced November 22nd. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.